Hello, economists. I wanted to take a few minutes here to let you know about I'm going to put my screen on. Sorry. First technical glitch of the semester. I wanted to let you know what we're going to be doing in the summer course that you've signed up for Principles of Macroeconomics. My name's Dan Kuester. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Studies here in the Department of Economics, and I've taught Principles of Macro for quite some time. There's a video out there if you search for it on YouTube. I may post the link where you can see some of the teaching techniques I like to use, featuring the Office television show, actually. And I'm really excited about teaching this course. This is an online course, so I want to make sure you understand that any live attendance, which I am going to encourage, is completely optional. You can interact in this class just by watching the videos, which will be posted um, shortly after we finish our lectures. And there's nothing you have to do in terms of interacting with me if you cannot or would prefer not to do so. Okay, so I paused the recording momentarily because as we're talking about the live lectures, I want you all to be involved in terms of when the live lectures will be. So here's the discussion board. I want everybody to write down if any of these times work for them. Now, that again, you're not committing to showing up for the live lectures. I understand life happens. That's why you're taking an online course. But I'm going to try to gear the live lectures that I do have um, to serving as many of you as possible, where if you want to attend, you have the option to do so. And so I'm considering 9:30 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., or 2:30 a.m. And we will not have any live lectures on a Friday, I don't think. So we're looking at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll go over this in the syllabus momentarily, what days we plan on having the live lectures. And some of these things are going to have to accommodate my travel schedule as well. But last summer, as I was mentioning, I had just an awesome experience teaching this class where people did enjoy participating in the live lectures as much as they could. And we also have a number of review sessions at night for the people who cannot attend the live lectures. So, Econ 110 is Principles of Macroeconomics. We'll introduce the subject matter and everything the first day, but we're talking about things that affect all of us in the United States, the entire national economy, whether that be recessions, COVID policies, unemployment, inflation, interest rates, trade, all these things we're going to talk about that are macro or big items that affect all of us within the United States and really throughout the world. The policies that governments decide upon and implement have huge impacts on our everyday lives and whether we're able to be prosperous or possibly in some countries it's almost impossible to be prosperous. So this is just the syllabus itself. I want to point out to you the book is completely free of charge. It's an open access book. So let's go ahead and show that. I haven't done that yet. Hopefully it shows up. Sorry about that. I really do not like Microsoft Edge. It's a very aggressive um, browser, but I happen to be on that for Marginal Revolution. So here's the textbook. You'll have your table of contents, and all the things are linked in the syllabus. These are things that we're going to expect you. It is hard to do a 6-week class in in economics. Although, like I said, I had great feedback last summer. I had a really great experience. So you are going to need to read the book. You're going to need to put your time in. You're also going to want to watch some of these videos, which are highlighted. These particular videos are on trade. You could watch a quick video. This is 8 minutes, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but here's a quick video we could watch on share my sound. There we go. On some of the general principles of trade. Tyler Cohen and Alex Tabarrok are
In
really
this
good
section of the
professors.
course, we're going to tackle trade, one of my favorite topics in economics and one of the most fundamental parts of economics.
Okay. And so this continues, and every video that you watch, you have these practice questions that you can answer. And they're going to give you some reflection and some opportunities. Again, sometimes it's usually more than two, but here, you get a chance to get feedback. I'm not even going to look at these things. So I'm going to, I don't know, we'll just throw, um, you know, I'll throw some answers in there and see if we're right. Okay, I got these right. I should have missed one. Let me go back and miss one. So it kind of, and when you do miss it, you can see, it kind of lets you try again, and so that's always nice. And so these are really good reflection tools and things you can do to learn economics, which I would certainly, you're going to need to put in the outside work in a 6-week principles of economics class. That being said, I want to make the course accessible and attainable. So when we do live lectures, I'm never going to go over an hour. I'm going to require people to call me out if I start to do so. Even though in a 6-week course, we typically would meet for 80 minutes a day, I just think we have to keep our lessons more bite-sized, and maybe we'll spend more time doing reviews and outside videos to help us understand as opposed to lecturing too much. So I'm condensing some of the material from what I might do in a normal semester, just to try to make this more accessible to everybody. Here's just general discussion. I'm going to post this. I'll go ahead and get down here to, you're asked to be doing a first day comment sheet. That's your first 1% of your grade. Please fill that out and complete it. Hopefully by the first day of class. That would be great. And we're going to have a group project, and I'll talk a little bit more about the group projects the first day, but you have options for your group project. You can do a group project, record it, submit it to me. You can do an individual project, which is also going to require your own paper, so that's a little more work, but you don't have to work in a group that way. Or if you do a group project, I will reserve a classroom on, what are the dates here? I think June 21st or 29th. And then your group can actually get together in person and present to me. We'll record it on Zoom. I'm not going to make everybody watch all the group projects because we have 40 people in the class, so that's going to be a lot of stuff. But the best 2 or 3, or the ones I feel are the best, I am going to ask you to watch those. We're hoping that your group presentation is around 15 minutes, and that you reflect on topics that we cover throughout the course of the semester. The first day, May 23rd, we will meet at 12:30 p.m. I just felt like I had to set a time for people that want to join live. That's when we're going to do it. Now, the future lectures will be based upon your feedback and my schedule. Some days I have to work around that, but around my own life. But you can see here the first week we'll have 4 live lectures. The second week, the plan is to have only 1 live lecture. That should not have a star on it. I'm going to the Chicago. First, I'm going to Dallas for my nephew's high school graduation. Then I'm going to Chicago on the 30th, and I'll be in Chicago all these days presenting some economic education research and being a discussant and doing a lot of stuff. So I'm going to have to pre-record more of those lectures. I'll try to make it up. And the exams you will be given starting at about 12:30 on Friday afternoon. You'll have till midnight Sunday to do those exams. For the exam 2 and the exam 3, I'm going to try to be available in the Zoom room to answer questions. The first exam, because I will be in Chicago flying back to Manhattan, you'll have to do that kind of on your own. And if something's really a concern, you can obviously reach out to me, and I'll try to address that situation. Week 3, we'll have 4 live lectures. Week 4, we'll have 3 live lectures. Week 5, we'll have probably 3 live lectures. This week, I will also be out of town, but I'm going to try and do a lecture early on the 23rd. We'll address that when the time comes. I'll explain what I'm doing later once I get to know you a little bit better, but I am doing kind of a pseudo vacation, honestly, at that time, but we are going to obviously have the class. I fly back to Manhattan supposedly on Monday the 27th, hopefully later than that for reasons that I'll go into if you're curious. but I'll save that for the first day of lecture. Then we'll have live lectures on 3 days of the last week. And again, we will not have a lecture on Friday. Those will be the exam days. So you can theoretically take your examinations during the time that we would normally devote to class. I will check it, but I think we will devote about 90 minutes to exam time. Like you'll have limited time. You can't just take forever on those exams. You know, it is a timed exam, but obviously it's open book, open note, because I don't know what else we can do in an online class. So super excited about this class. I know I have not answered all of your questions, but hopefully I've answered a few, and really hope to see you all, as many of you as are available, to come in and join us live on Monday the 23rd. Again, if you cannot join live, you're working all the time. We had students make A's last summer that were never able to attend in person. I think for a lot of people, having that availability of interaction with me, either during the lectures or during the review sessions, can be critically valuable, but we've had a lot of people succeed without it. So hopefully this is a good explanation of what we're going to be doing in the class, and I'm happy to see y'all on the 23rd, or as many of you as possible. So have a great finals week, and we look forward to seeing you soon.